Today I'm going to be using this palette from Mamonde. This is a Korean skincare makeup brand that's really popular here in Korea. This was a limited edition palette from last year, but most of the colors in here are very, very dupable. Not very, I guess, unique, but I just bought it because, you know, it was just, I don't know, I like the layout and like some of the shimmers here, so, but mostly I'm just going to be using this palette, but again, don't worry if you don't have this palette because again, all of these colors you can find very, very easily in singles or maybe in other palettes. As I use it, I will describe kind of the color or tone that it is, so you know, if you want to follow along, then you can try to find colors like this. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so I'm just going to prep my face. Let me just tie back my hair. So I'm going to be priming my face with the VDL Lumilayer Primer. That's something that I like to use quite frequently. So this one has like a pearlescent base, very similar to the MAC Strobe Cream. It's quite hydrating, and I do like that purpley like finish that it gives my skin. And then I'm gonna go in with the Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint. I haven't used this for a while, but I pulled it out a couple weeks ago and I actually was like, like why didn't I use this more often? So it's kind of like this consistency. Just gonna dab it on my face. And then I'm going to be using the Zoeva Silk Finish number 102 brush and just kind of buff it onto the skin. So this one, it has like a very velvety finish, very, very light. In the winter, like winter, like my skin can't handle it, but right now the weather is kind of getting a little bit warmer, so I think my skin can handle it at this time. Oh, and I'm using the color in Alaska, which is light 2. I think I could have gotten a little bit like a darker shade, but since I'll be bronzing and I think I'm kind of like used to getting lighter shades now since I've lived here in Korea for a while. A lot of people, especially when I go to the counters, they give me either two options. They're like, do you want to get like the natural finish look or do you want to get like a more lighter, brighter tone look? And I'm just like, can you please give me my skin tone shade of foundation, please? Yeah, that, you know, if you go to like the road shop, like I don't really get a choice. I have to either just go straight to like the darker skin section, which isn't even dark. Okay, and now I'm just going to conceal my dark circles. I'm going to go in with the Nars, what is this? The Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Light 3 Honey. I use this quite often to just cancel out the purpleness. And I'm going to go in with the Zoeva 142 Concealer Buffer Brush and just kind of dab. And then I'm going to go in with kind of like another neutralizing shade. That's a little bit brighter, I guess. I'm going to use the Fenty, what is this, Pro Filt'r Concealer in number 280. I quite like this actually. Like, it covers really, really nicely. I'm going to go in with like this buffing brush again. And just dab. Like YouTubing, like filming YouTube is fun, but at the same time it's kind of still nerve-wracking because I like don't know what to say because I'm not much of a talker in real life. Like I'm the type to kind of just observe and, you know, make small talk and just be goofy. Okay, so I feel like that's, you know, everything's concealed here. I'm going to go in with a powder. I'm going to use my Fenty Banana powder. I've been quite liking this as well. I only need like a little bit because it is quite drying if I put too much on. Just tuck that in. Do this all over the lid. I don't want to make my lid super dry because I still want a little bit of tackiness when I put my shadows on. I was watching Jaclyn Hill's like 101 blending video that she filmed recently, and I'm like, she's got the skills. So, yeah. I might watch it again. She did have some really good points, and I want to like practice it so that I have, you know, better blending skills that I can work on. All right, and I'm gonna go in with a bronzer just to kind of warm up my face. I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I've already hit the pan on this one. As you can see, it's kind of like my go-to, and it has been for a while. So I'm just gonna use this random powder brush. I got it from like this Chinese manufacturer a long time ago, but like half of the brushes that I got from them I just kind of threw away because it was just not that great of a quality after I started washing them quite frequently. But you know, this one's kind of held up. It's not like the best brush, but it'll do. Okay, and then I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit with the Espor dual-ended brush. Just gonna use like the fluffy side and just scrunch it up like that and just go in, I feel like, and then just blend it in. That's the easiest. So squish, draw your line, and then blend. It's like those like 5-minute craft videos where they like get like a regular powder brush and they put like a bobby pin like this to make it flat, but I'm like, you really don't need to. You can just use your fingers just to squeeze it. Yeah, and then I'll do the highlight and blush later. I'm just gonna go straight into the eyes now. So like I said, I'm gonna go in with this palette. It comes with a lot of pinks and nudes. They're not like amazingly great shadows. The pigmentation is quite muted because it is from a Korean company. I feel like mostly Korean companies, they don't come out with like very, very vibrant or like very, very pigmented shadows. But, you know, because it's like that cherry blossom season coming up, like I think these soft colors will actually make a very nice look. So I'm just going to do like an eye look with these colors. So let me get my brushes. All right, so I'm going to start off with this nude shade. It's really just like a regular beige color. Slightly pinkish in tone, but it really like blends into the skin tone here. So I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Also, like, my eye is still a bit crusty here from the allergy that I had a couple weeks ago. Sometimes, like, I've stopped taking my medication for that because it got better, but I don't know, it's creeping back up, and so I added, I put some more ointment on, like, because it's just so annoying. Like, I really need to get on that, like, celery juice fast thing, or juice detox, sorry. Okay, so you can't really tell. It's just kind of like a base of powder. And then I'm going to go in with, what should I go in with? I'm going to go in with this like pinky, like muted coral color. I'm just going to swatch it on the back of my hand. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that. It's very soft. Same brush. And then I'm just going to go into the crease area. So I'm very glad that Seoul is getting warmer, but the air quality has been atrocious. So it's like you can't even open a window, walk outside without a mask on. It's really terrible. And I know that in like spring with all the yellow dust, it's just gonna get worse. So I'm definitely not looking forward to that season. But I am looking forward to just like warmer weather. Because I feel like, especially in winter, I just don't care about how I dress. I'm just like, my top priority is to be warm. Okay, I'm just gonna take it out a little bit. Alright, and then I'm going to get in a little bit into the crease using the 244 Luxe Define Crease Brush from Zoeva. I'm going to use, what should I use? I'm going to use this, it's like a warm tan color. Again, it has like that pinkish hue in it, like a corally pink. That. And then just scrub it in the crease. Also, another thing about doing my makeup on YouTube, I feel like I don't do as great of a job because I'm like focused on so many other things. Like I'm like, am I in focus? Am I in the shot? Like, what am I gonna do next? I'm very bad at planning these videos because I'm like, I don't know what to do. Or like I have like the gist, like an idea of what I want to do, but like when it comes to like actually doing the makeup, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna wing it. I quite like this brush. At first I was like, how do I use this brush? It's so like fluffy. But when you like actually put it into the crease, it kind of like gathers itself up and then it just gives you a very like point. So it's very, how do you say, like you can draw like harsher lines or like I guess shade a little bit harsher into the crease because it kind of just like fits and just kind of molds within that crease area. So that's why I like it. Alright, so I think that looks good. I'm going to actually take the same brush and then go in with this very, very light pink shade, which looks like this, like a baby pink, and then just kind of blend that outer edge with the brow bone area just to soften that line up. Yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of liking how it's looking now. I'm gonna go in with this like rose gold shade. It's like a shimmer. It's very, very pretty. Let me see. Kind of looks like that. Yeah, very cherry blossomy. I'm gonna put that all over the lid, just with my fingers. And then just kind of blend it up into that crease area too. I know if you guys are like all into that halo eye, you know, I think I should have, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm just winging this. Okay, that looks good. And then it's looking a little bit, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna go into this really fun pink shade. This is a metallic, like hot pink. It's really pretty when you swatch it. It's like that. The pigmentation on these aren't like amazing. I'm gonna use the Zoeva Luxe Smoky shader, number 234, into the shade here. I think it picks up pretty well on the brush. And then I'm just gonna go on the outer corner. Like I said, you can't really tell. The pigmentation is not like super great. Yeah. I wish recently I bought some stuff from ColourPop. They were having their free worldwide shipping day, and so I was like, okay, must take advantage of this. And so I bought the it's It's my Pleasure palette, which is the purple palette, and I was gonna get the Ooh La La, which was like the hot pink palette, but I was like, am I gonna wear hot pink? So I was like, no, not really. And so I just got the My Pleasure one. But now, because I'm using this pink and it's not like showing up as much as I wanted to, I'm kind of regretting not getting it. So like I said, if you don't have this palette, don't worry, because it's just a very mediocre palette. I just bought it for the aesthetics. But definitely all of these shades are very, very dupable. I'm sure you can find like similar tones to this. Yeah. I think that's all I can do with this pink at the moment. It like won't deepen anymore, so I'm just kind of giving up on that. I'm just gonna wipe all of this powder off, or the fallout, I would say, with a fluffy brush. This is just like the Real Techniques Perfect Blush Brush, I think. That's good. And then I'm gonna work on my lower. I might just use this brush with that pink on it, and then just go underneath. Yeah. I'm going to use a pencil brush from Zoeva. This is the 230. And going with that little baby pink one, baby pink shade. Just going to go underneath just to soften that line. Alright, and then I'm going to go in, what should I do? I'm going to do the inner corner highlight with this champagne-y color. It's like a pink champagne shade. Very, very light. Not like super crazy pretty, but so everything in this palette has a pink theme, pink shift to it. So if you have any shadows like that, then you know you can definitely copy this look. That looks not bad. Alright, I'm just gonna do my brows real quick. Okay, so I just finished my brows with the Benefit Brow Zings and, where is it? Oh, and the 3D Browtones from Benefit as well. I feel like that's, I don't know, my brows aren't like amazingly great, but whatever. So I'm just going to go into the rest of the face before I finish up the eyes. I'm going to highlight with the Hopi Girl, what is this? The 3D powder blusher. This one is in number 9 Star White, so it's kind of like a highlight. So you can see like it's very compact, and it comes with like one of those sponges and like a little mirror here as well. So I'm just gonna tap this on my face. It's very glittery, which I'm not that big of a fan of. Okay, I don't like this. It's just too powdery. It won't stick to my face. If I brush it off, like half the glitter is just gone. And this is not the type of highlight that I like, actually. So I'm gonna go in with the Nicole Guierro Anastasia Beverly Hills what is this, glow palette, a glow kit, and I'm going to use Kitty Cat, actually, because I want a strong highlight today. Okay, I'm just going to use this regular fan brush, Kitty Cat. This one's a bit glittery too, but I feel like once you apply it, it looks quite good. Yes. Okay, yeah. So much better. Just gonna use another brush. This is the Smashbox number 10 brush. Same color. Just on my nose, forehead, and the tip. Okay. And then I'm going to go again with this Hopi Girl 3D blusher. This is in number 6 Angel Pink. Hopefully the blusher will actually work better than the highlight. I've only like swatched this on my hand and I knew it was kind of powdery, and so I thought it was I thought it might have like a different effect on the face, but okay, I feel like the blushers work a lot better. Yeah, much better than the highlight. It's not my favorite color. Actually, it's a bit too Barbie pink. I might go over with this one called Sexy Rose. This one has, I think, gold glitter in it. Yeah, I feel like anything that has like the shimmer, it just doesn't look great on the skin. So I'm gonna just wipe that off. Alright, I think that's all I can do for now. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if I like it that much with this look. Okay, and then let me just finish the eyes with eyeliner. I'm using the Sonam Park True Black eyeliner or pen liner. This one has like a felt tip. And it is very, very black, which I like. Okay, and then I'm going in with the waterline with this black gel liner from Mersey. It's just called Black Moon, but it's just like a regular black gel liner. Just in the waterline, lash line, whatever you want to call it. Alright, I feel like I want to add a little bit more, I don't know, glitter to this look. I feel like there's something missing. I'm going to go into this palette. There's this white glittery shadow. It's kind of like if you apply it onto your hand or like your skin, it like is light but is slightly translucent. So I might put that over the lid, in the inner lid actually. Yeah. Just gonna use my fingers, just lightly tap and then blend it into that hot pink color. Yeah, I like that. Actually, I might go over it on the black liner because I do like how that looks on top of that black. And it will look a bit more, I guess, less harsh looking. Like a cherry blossom berry. Okay, and I'm just going to put some lashes on and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've thrown my lashes on. I got these lashes from a friend, but these are a Japanese brand. I don't remember what brand because I threw away the box, but they look like this. They have like these wispy little ends, and then they have like little concentrated areas where I guess like near the center of the eye, and this is how it looks. Yeah, some volume, but more I guess like length is kind of the look that I'm going for. Yeah, and so I'm just gonna throw on my lip gloss. This is the Jill Stewart, what's the name of these? Jill Stewart, I don't know, but I will write it in the description box. But Jill Stewart lip glosses. Love these. They feel amazing on the lips. And the color is sheer, but you do get some color payoff. Yeah, they just feel so good on your lips. Very moisturizing. Alright guys, and then setting spray, you know. Okay, I'm using the 107 Rose Vinegar Water, my favorite. Feels fabulous. And it just sets everything with like the most dewiest glow ever. So love that. Alright, so this is the finished look. I really like how it turned out. Like I said, all of the colors that were in this palette are very, very easy to dupe and really easy to find. Maybe on my Instagram I can find some dupes. I don't have a lot of single shadows because I just am a palette freak, but if I can, maybe I'll do something just to see if you can find like single shadows if you can find it, maybe MAC based. But yeah, so this is my little cherry blossom look. Very easy, hopefully. And yeah, I really do like how the liner looks with that shimmer shadow that I laid on top of it. But yeah, so if you like this video, please give this a thumbs up. Yeah, and I just hope that you'll keep coming back to my channel. I'm gonna be making videos every week, and hopefully posting them every week as well. I'm still kind of getting used to this, so, you know, if I do take a hiatus, you know, break, please be understanding. I'm going to try to upload as much as I can. So yeah, and also if you have any, you know, videos that you want me to upload in the future, you know, please contact me through like Instagram. I'm always on there. I'm always posting on there as well. So I hope that you like this video, and I will see you in my next one. All right, bye guys.